Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we are now going to take these new decks and travel up the old Green Stake Road, where we're just going to need some slightly bigger scores. But hopefully, that's the only thing that changes. I say hopefully, but no, that is the only thing that changes. So, okay. Alright, so being able to see what's coming up is of course a nice little bonus, because it helps you plan out your hands and do things like get through your first small blind in one hand. I hope that doesn't end up being a mistake. How would it end up being a mistake? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. It does make good use of the foresight mechanic, at the very least. Alright, my owl buddy. Honestly, I should probably just... Pardon me. I should probably just go. Hold on to my money. There. I figured this would probably take a couple hands. There we go. Oops, did I accidentally leave the... Okay, I did not actually mean for that to... I did not mean for the card sleeve to still be on. I completely forgot about it. And also my chair doesn't want to do what I tell it to do, so... It is fine. Alright, but... Okay, we're now in a position where we're going to be focusing on 3s and 6s. Alright, we got another 6 coming up in 3 cards, so let's do a full house with this. I mean, it's a net positive of $3, I might as well. Not seeing... Okay, 3s and 6s are hard to come across, I guess. Actually, no, I've got the full house here. Alright, so now let's... Yep, there we go. We're gonna mostly be making this happen via the full house. Okay, I see a few sixes coming up. And the next 3 doesn't come up for a while, so we're just gonna have to hope that this is enough. And it is! Yay! Okay, well, one thing I can definitely do is make another 6 just to make it easier to find. Just got another 3 way down there. Okay, so let's actually do this. Alright, cool. Doing our best to make use of this foresight mechanic, at least as best as I can. Okay, probably going to be overspending here, but probably worth it. You know, probs. Don't know how I feel about Mewtwo, especially since Mewtwo is not as good as he used to be. But let's work with it. We got him early, so we will make this happen. Okay, so we got a 3 over there. Honestly, we can probably get through this one with a 4 of a kind. And yeah, I think that's probably the right idea. I could make it 5 of a kind. I just feel as though if I'm gonna go that route, I might as well try to make it a flush 5. Thank you, Delibird. Good old Santa. And we can use that to make another 3. Alright, I've got a little econ. I might as well check, see if there's anything useful in these packs. If that's way too many strengths and link cables, I'm just gonna have to say no to that. Alright, so we're gonna want to make you Polychrome. Actually, we're gonna want to make Noctowl Polychrome, because that's kind of what we're basing this run around. Alright, let's go ahead and use that death card. We are going to make another 3. I mean, okay, so I wasn't going to make use of the voucher tag, but I mean, shit, might as well. It's right there. Again? Okay, I'm not going to turn down 2 legendaries. I just hope this one's useful. For every 40 cards drawn during blinds. Okay, yeah, you are going to be nice and strong. Alright, so I've got a couple of 3s coming up at the end of all of this. Alright, we might as well grab this, and then let's see if I can get another... Yeah, that's a no, but we can do that. I am spending too much. I am aware of these facts, but I do it anyway, and get nothing in return. Okay, that could have been better. But I see a 6 and a 3 on the horizon. That should, at the very least, make things a little bit easier. Now, I would love if I could look up which boss blinds I've already cleared, see if I've knocked out a particularly problematic suit boss. Without the ability to do that, I am... Honestly, I should just sell this to get myself over the interest cap. Psychic energy. Alright, let's put that on Lugia. And we'll use this to try to get myself a level in... You know what, that works. Try to use this to give myself a level in Full House. Of course not. Why would things work out that easily? Alright, is there... No, there is no 6 coming up that hasn't been blocked off. Alright, well that's awkward, but it will evolve after the next round. Really? Wait, are you goddamn serious with this? I mean, okay, sure, let's see what happens. Okay, that's less useful. I would really like to... I'd really like to have more cash to capitalize on that. Okay, well... How do I feel about what's going on? And then look at 3s and 6s. 5 and 5. You know, actually, I'm just going to grab that. Well, just hang on to it for a little bit later. I see you down there, voucher tag, but... Six, 3, 3. We have a 6 coming up in 2 cards. Then another one coming up in a few cards after that, so... Damn it. Alright. Level up high card. Sure. That's exactly what I wanted. Not molding at all. You are. Alright, so let's be 100% fair here. I'm not doing badly, but I'm thinking we could probably get by just fine without Zapdos. Especially since Lugia is kind of pulling a hard carry right now. There we go. Alright, give me this. Ugh. God, I wish I could just save this for later. And Moon. Well, hello, Miss Moon. Nice to see you again. Alright, we got 2 6s coming up in the next 2 cards. Hold on, let's farm a little bit. There we go. And now we're only 4 cards away from our next bump. Yeah, Lugia is hard carrying right now. I'm not sure if we even really care about Zapdos. Alright, I think we are going to turn you into another 3. We got Temperance? No. No, we don't. And I can't even make a 6 this time. Yeah, damn it. Oh, that was a waste of money. Then again, I don't need to be spending as though I'm never going to see another dollar. I should calm down. Oh, damn. Okay, I guess no farming for more cards. Yeah, that's a lot of no thank you. Ah, perfect. I guess we'll Polychrome Zapdos. That just made Lugia stronger, and all the better for it. Yay! I'm not really seeing anything here I want to use, so we're just going to drop an Ice Stone on these and hope that they break. Okay, not getting a lot of 6s. But we got right around an ass load of 3s. Yeah, at this point we should be pretty home free. Foresight deck do what Foresight deck be doing. Though again, I don't need to be going this far. There we go. And we might as well go ahead and unlock Flush House. It's the worst that can happen. We don't use it. Oh no. Honestly, so far so good. Eradicate is useful. How useful is Zapdos? It's just a little over ×2. Honestly. Oh hey, we can add some energy to Yanmega here. Beautiful. Three, 6, cool. Let's just play this one out just to move things along. Okay, I wasn't aware of exactly how many clubs I had in my deck. But there we go. There we go. Doubt I'm gonna need it, but buy it anyway. To be honest, though, just seeing this many legendaries in one run is pretty nuts. It should be fine there, so long as Lugia isn't the one that's, you know, momentarily banished into the void, we should be fine. There we go. Actually, no, just play it. No reason to hang on. Honestly, I think like I'm not really in need of trying to build myself up any further at this point. And we're just going through Ante-8, right? Like, this would get me a pretty decent way into Endless, but right now we're just looking to clear stakes. In case you're wondering why I even care about that, best practices. Like, if I were to continue on into Endless, I would definitely want you to be getting bigger. There we go. Oh, cool. All we have to do is find our hand. And according to the foresight, yeah, we should have it within 5 cards, and there we go. We'll use that just for fun. Alright, and that's 1 green stake down. Yes, I am a real Pokermon master. Thank you for noticing. Alright, now this time, let's do it right. Yes, no sleeve. So, if you guys feel as though that was kind of cheating because I had used a sleeve accidentally, I'll run it back and do green stake on future deck again later on down the road, but right now, let's hit up this stadium deck. This is the one that starts with an additional, special card. So we start with 8 enhanced cards, would be great if driver's license were around. Well, there's our gold, baby. Which is really nice because it's going to help us start with, $4 extra that we wouldn't normally have. Hey, are we doing a Vikavolt run? Feels like we might be doing a Vikavolt run. Thank you, Psyduck. Yeah, no, just attempt to get through the ante. Make it money positive. Okay, played around a little too much there. Whatever, grab that. See, at this point, I'm just being greedy. So make of that what you will. That might have been a mistake that'll come back to bite me later on down the road, but I hope not. Alright, and we're getting the club out of the way early. That was stupid. Okay, this would be great if I were going for a high score run, because this would be slow king. Like, I could still do that, honestly, but I kind of don't think that that's necessarily what I want. Like, I'm actually kind of sold on the whole Vikavolt idea. I'm gonna try to make that work as best I can. Actually, real quick. See if there's a way that I can do this that doesn't put the glass card at risk. Actually, yes, there is. I was expecting that to be a waste of my time. Alright, so now we need a... Well, I mean, that's a no-brainer. We just need a Thunderstone now. And we're not gonna get one. But we can make Charge-a-Bug better. One more, and then I better start taking my play seriously. Okay, we're just running back the last run. A few chips never hurt anybody. Honestly, I think stick with the usual trend of making your easier hands a little more powerful. Actually, let's again make it a little money positive with Duck. That's right, ducks are money positive, so whenever you see one in the park, make sure you say hello, and then you'll be rewarded. Because money. Okay, well, we've got... Honestly, let's just do that. Just start making all my royalty gold. Oh, okay, you are definitely better than Kakuna. And it makes Charge-a-Bug better. Like, there is no downside. That's right, bird. He knows what's up. Listen to the bird. Wanta! Honestly, I've got plenty of cash. Let's see if I can make somebody a negative. And right now, what we've got going on for ourselves is actually a very effective pair build. Though honestly, 2-pair is also doing very well in this build. First hand is drawn face down. I love the colorful card art for this, but oh, nice. And... we've kind of been going a little bit harder into 2-pair. Maybe we should just stick with that. Then again, when the game gives you a straight, you don't question it, you just play it. No, our deck size is not exactly 60, so that's not gonna work. No, I just wanted to use it! Yo, game, if you could give me a Thunderstone, that would just be swell. That is not a Thunderstone. Yeah, but you could be worth some items, so we'll grab you for now. Well, there's a 2-pair. Let's just drop it. And get rid of that 4. Well, hello there, Eevee. Unfortunately, I can't think of a single one of you that would be really useful right now. Maybe Umbreon? I don't know, I think first things first, I need to worry about getting a Thunderstone. And you know what? Just because I end up playing them a lot, let me also boost the level on straight. They're metal now. Okay, apparently Thunderstones are very rare this run. Okay. I'm also noticing we're having a distinct trouble getting rid of cards, so Pooch Hyena isn't really doing anything. So yeah, I've now been offered Teddy Ursa multiple times, we might as well just take it. Now, in this case, I'm basically using those as glorified discards. And hopefully that made sense. And we'll use this one for Teddy Ursa. All heart cards. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Play them anyway. Okay, Sunstone, not exactly helpful, but there it is. Hey, you know, I could use like 2 Thunderstones, so do you want to get on that? That would be really nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening. I have 6 2s. So, I mean, you could be useful if I didn't already have someone that was good for doing chips. Hey, that was an accident, but it still worked. Oh no, the plant! Anyway. There's good old Vikavolt. Now, if only I could figure out something to do with that damn strength card. Might as well. Oh, hey! More electricity! You know what, Linoon? You should just go take a break. Hey, Dark Sage, how's the run going? Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. You might even say it's shocking. This is where you boo the bad joke. I mean, to be fair, I could make you a Flareon, but I'm actually pretty okay with what I have. Alright. Bah! Okay, we're actually going to use this one to level up Pear some more. Might as well just keep it nice and simple. Another Thunderstone. Don't mind if I do. This would be one of the few times where I would actually look at Trubbish and go, hey, welcome aboard, pal. We've got all the space in the world. A Firestone. Nice. Yes, I know I didn't get an item off of that, but you don't, not everything always has to be, like, perfect. Here we've got Parajacks. Alright, what I could really use now is a link cable to make you better. Leafstone, alright. Yeah, we'll take the purple seal. You're gonna do that to my purple seal. You son of a bitch. I don't even know what I'm holding on to that for. Like, how often do you run into a situation where you go, oh no, I can't make this pair, what am I gonna do? I'm just holding on to it, just on the off chance that it has a niche use. Cable? Suck. On the other hand... Temperance, that's beautiful. Hey, we've got room for another Joker. And somehow Xatu survived all the way to the end. And again, maybe I've just got a soft spot for my psychic boy. Look at that! Again, because I have a knack for playing straights. Not this time, Dratini. Oh, there you are again. I wonder if the game wanted me to play kings. Seems like it might have wanted me to play kings. Yeah, I know what it looks like. I'm just trying to get another ace. Oh my god, the use case! Yay, I could get 2 malts. Because that's what I want to spend my money on. Unfortunately, it's a little late to turn you into Ursa Luna. I just actually won't get any use out of that. Oh, what am I doing using that on Raichu? I should have used it on Lantern. You know what? Yeah, come along. Forces one card to always be selected. Oh no, what are we gonna do? I'm in such trouble. Alright, what a beautiful stadium deck win. I liked that one. I almost never play pairs, but that worked out nicely. Alright, Mega Deck. So our pretty much first and only goal is to find that Mega Evolution. How many 10s do I have left? 3? Yeah, let's go for it. Try one more time. Okay, might be in trouble. Let's... Actually, we've got a flush on spades. Only problem is that leaves us with very little money, because I was being stupid. I mean, yeah, sure, we can aim for Mega Gyarados. It's not gonna help us right now, though, so we kinda need a Joker, and we kinda need it fast. I didn't think so. Alright, we need something that can help with scoring right now. That'll work. Ooh, a full house. Why not? Oh, hey, more scoring help. Alright. Alright, I should hope that will be okay now. Hold on. Yeah, I should hope that we would be okay now, but... we all know how this game works. Oh, well, hello again. I mean, I can't say no to my favorite psychic verb. It's happening again. I was actually hoping to level up Flush, but again, Not going to complain. I'll take what I can get. I'll speak of the devil. Alright, so Ladian. I mean, 17 mult isn't, like, super exceptional, but it's not bad either. Don't know if we're gonna hold on to Grubbin long term, but there it is. Oh, Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Gets you chips like a boss. He is definitely not a toss. Look out. Trying to make a song about Ariados. Alright, I think we're just gonna split the difference between flush and pair. Eevee! Don't know what I would do with that, but Eevee! All right. Well, we've now got a lot of mult, big old multiplier numbers, and we don't have to worry about boss blinds anymore. So we're only going to worry about Giraffarig. Ooh, they're actually pretty decent. Alright, so maybe it's time to start leveling up 2-pair, maybe finding some face cards to use, like that one. Okay, well, with Giraffarig in tow, we definitely want to be playing those. We definitely want to be playing 2-pair. Jack, 6-6. Eh, that looks like 2-pair to me. Alright, now what we really need is 2-pair levels, so Miss Uranus, if you would like to come out, there you go. That'll work. No repeat hand types. Alright, so... Oh, it doesn't even matter. Let's make Persephone shiny. That is pretty shiny. Hold on, let me see if I can get another king, because I would rather these gold cards be put to use for their intended purpose. Oh, well. Hello there. Alright, more consistency. That is definitely what we want. You guys know how I feel about consistency. Alright, Yamper doesn't help us out very much, but that's okay, we've got plenty going for us. Though I think more than anything, what we really need is... Well, that helps. That helps a lot. But what we really need is 2 pair levels. There we go. Like, I also wouldn't turn down levels in Full House, because obviously that's a possibility. Yeah, give me the purple seal. Seven jacks? My goodness. Just in case. Well, that's not going to help. But an extra $1 is never an issue. Okay, cool. This will let us level up 2 pair some more. Like, we're also getting to the point where more chips isn't necessarily the answer, so... Well, well, well. You know what I really need is a jack. There we go. I should have put that second, actually. Just put him in the back to get that polychrome to add up to more, but oh well, we still won. Actually... It is very tempting to get the Remo raid. Will we be okay? I think we'll be okay. There we go. Yep, we're set. So now the only thing we need to worry about is just making things more consistent. You know, by having an even stronger Gyarados. There we go. Yep, I had a feeling that Remoraid was going to be the right choice. And then guess what? We make Gyarados even stronger. You're currently worth about 15 mult. And you're worth 12, assuming I don't use any discards. I'm gonna say no. Also, no rush here, game, but a death card would be pretty fantastic right about now. Not quite what I was looking for, but tell you what. Actually, let's do this. Not surprisingly, we are going to do that. Oh hey, I don't even have to try. I like it when I get to put in no effort. Well, what would you call what you did to get to this point? The pieces falling into place, question mark? Okay, I guess they really like the idea of the Nidoran female angle. Just seeing if any of the polychromes show up, and okay. Just in case I need to play it for some reason. It's unlikely, but, you know, you never say never. Sorry, Onyx. Not today. I mean, nice, but this isn't one of those times where I'm looking where my brain is wired for straights. This time my brain is wired for is there 2 of this card and 2 of another card? That's where my head is at right now. I mean, at this point. Boy, I get the feeling that Dark Sage really likes Xatu. And what was your first clue about that? Never found the death card to get you to evolve. That's a shame. I mean, honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter. All boss blinds are fake. That was a lovely green stake victory. I like that very much. Alright, and that is now Mega Deck done. We've just got one more deck. Vending Deck. And in order to make Vending Deck successful, we need Econ. We need it quickly. Okay, let's see if we can find a flush on hearts. Which we can, but let's see if we can find some higher value cards. There we go. Hopefully this is enough to get through in one. 45, 55, 62. I think we're going to be a few ships short. Yes, perfect. Bunnery, you're an interesting one. Which this, of course, incentivizes us to play high card in pairs. The question is, do I want to do that, or do we want to look... I think I'm going to rummage around in the... Wait, because I do like Bunnery, I do like Lopunny, even though I'm no good with it. You know what? No. Let's go Bunny Rabbit, because I do like bunny rabbits. And then the game gives me a straight. Man. You know I have to do it, too, because... National Nachos Day? Wait, come back here. When is this? Today? Are you telling me that I'm missing out on Taco Bell favorites? They're not going to honor it. Okay. You know what? Let's try it. Because ultimately, we're not going to be using many discards anyway. Man, what a weird run we have going on. We're just trash rabbit. See, funny part is it's kind of working. Probably should have gone Temperance, but oh well. Alright, now we've got Miss Lopunny, and she can actually be worth times mult. It's particularly nice. And we'll take Abra. And why not? Oh no, what I'm doing anyway. Alright, so... oh, there we go. So 1, 2... do that, do that, do that. And evolved! Woo! Alright, that'll certainly help. Now, I've consistently made fun of Garbador in the past for just being a dumb Pokemon design, but now I'm kind of digging him. No, we're not doing full houses this time. I got so used to having Xatu, I'm just confused at having to, like, actually pick a card. There we go. And we'll put you up there. Oh, there we go. And this will be a huge help. There we go. Now we've just got all sorts of advanced options to use. I have 3 8s, so... No repeat hand types this round. Well, we could be in trouble if we don't come across... You know what? We'll be fine. Per unused discard. Oh my god. Garbador bringing with him the big bucks. Damn. Well, it was worth a try. Seven, Jack, 10, Ace. I have a Jack. Alright, try to make other more effective cards a bit more common. We've got plenty of chips, I'm not worried about that. Ace, 9, or 7. Cool. Miss Mercury, are you in here? Beautiful. I had momentarily forgotten that I had picked up the telescope, of course. I do not have a pair. How odd. Now I do. And then I need a 3, a 5, a 9, or a queen. Oh, I used a discard. Oh, man. Alright, that's right. If there's no pair, then I need to play a high card. Seven, 9, or 2. Perfect. Got anything good in here? Yes, we do. Let's just start making sure we can strengthen some of our other options. 2, 9, 6, or king. There we go. And 5, 7, or king. We do have a king. create that in case we need it to... Yeah, in case we need it to match up with something that's not in our hand. How many fives? 6? Eh. How many... Oh yeah, that's right, I already looked at that. Give me that. Alright, 3, 5, king, or ace. Cool. I have those. Oh no, I lost a 7. Please and thank you. Alright, anything here that would be useful? Like, I wouldn't mind energizing Lopunny a little bit. I just haven't seen any colorless energy. Wait, are you serious? Oh, wow. I really wasn't going for the flush there. I was completely focused on something else. Hello. Don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of use for that, but hello. How many aces? 4. I have a lot of kings. I'm gonna say no. Chincho. I do not need the chips. I think Garbador is also providing us with cash, so yeah, just a straight up no. 6, ace, 8, queen. Oh, that's no fun. Save that money! So... there is the opportunity to get a Mega Stone here. I guess the question is, do we take it? My big issue with this is if we have too much foresight, we're going to start getting hands that we don't want, that we don't want to multiply. You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot on the next one. Transformation. Oh, wow. Nice. Alright, this will be a nice level up for Pear. Nope. Okay. You know what? It was worth a try, though. Oh, this has worked out pretty nicely so far. The low punny angle has been a lot of fun. Especially when you, like, build towards it and actually put it to use. This is also one of those rare times where Observatory is actually just useful in regular play, because otherwise the only time anyone cares about it is when they can get it to work in their favor for, like, the Particle Accelerator build, which is of course Perkio and a bunch of copy effects, and then Observatory. Honestly, we should be good. That's nice, but I think we'll just work with what we have. Alright, how many jacks do I have? 4? Yeah, whatever. Grab this glass one. Glass is Zagreus. Not that Zag is the sort of person that I think is made out of glass or anything. He seems pretty chill. Alright, we need to hit 600,000. Can we do it? Spoiler, of course we can. Matter of fact, we should do it pretty quick. And there we go. Green stake done on this deck. with a low punny build, and you know what? Feeling pretty good about that. Honestly, it was the most fun I had there during all 4 decks was this build, getting to use low punny and Garbador. Like that was a lot of fun. And it just goes to show that you don't need to be searching for high scores all the time to really enjoy yourself. So, that was Green Stake with all 4 of the new decks. Next time we come around, we're going to be doing... the next stake up is... What is it, Black Stake? Nice. Where the jokers become eternal and your hopes start to shrivel. Not really. Black Stake isn't that bad. But thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.